right to game one. Zone's come back.
Yes, so let's take a look at these loadouts.
Ferrari is on the Hydra. Our intel was correct. And double Explode! The double Explode comp.
That is certainly a really novel kind of pick for this this next match. But you know what? I think Expo could work very well on that. Let's see if they're able to.
Oh, I think that's a wipeout for Frostburn.
Yeah,
Really probably takes the drone on space, but that's just getting back in.
yeah, so let's see if they're able to like that. No, but you know that Zuka. Oh, the Zuka is there, BMing, just standing there, waiting for a perfect moment to strike. But Frostburn is really just holding on to the lead.
Frostburn are looking dominant right now as they're trying to hold this game.
Yeah, certainly. And you know, like you said, having that slosh pushing pick, a really, really great pick for this map, using that arc to be able to kind of hug the corners of Splat, pump back, pump track, I think such a good choice.
Lampy know where to hide if you get a switch. If the inkjet comes out here, Dreamboat Express, trying to cap the Splat zone to get a few picks.
And unfortunately, Frostburn is still able to hold on to that zone. This is going to be Dreamboat's last chance to get that zone, and they almost got it. But somehow they happen to lose it still, and Frostburn does take match number 1 for this set.
Dominant win by Frostburn in game 1, able to hold on for pretty much the entire game with very little complications. If I'm Dreamboat right now, I'm thinking, all right, we lost that one hard. What was their comp? What were they doing? What are we gonna do going into this game 2?
Yeah, so I personally, you know, like you said before, having the 2 explos really good for being able to take space, to hold space, but not being able to kind of move back. And, you know, having Ferrari, just such a strong Splatling player, stand on that zone and using that range to be able to kind of fend off the explos really just really worked in the favor of Frostburn.
Yeah, the Trizukas as well, staple of the current meta we're going through. Getting nuked across the map is something that you kind of just have to put up with, and with not a lot of aggression with the explos to counter it, they're quite vulnerable to the Zukas there.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Like you said, Frostburn was kind of cited to win. They have a lot of really strong players, but that doesn't mean that we should count out Dreamboat Express for, right?
Yeah, anything can happen on land. It's a different setup. It's a different place. Nerves as well, especially when you're up on that big stage playing in front of this big crowd. Literally anything can happen.
Literally.
I mean...
Sorry. Literally.
I mean...
Listen, when in England, we gotta do as the British do, right? Literally. Literally.
Yeah, quite.
So we'll be moving to our next game. This is a best of 3. So if Frostburn takes this match, they are able to take the set away from this. So we are going to Hagglefish Market Tower Control. How are we feeling about this one?
I mean, Tower, it's an interesting mode on Haggle. The tower has to move up through some places that are quite vulnerable. For example, top right is a place where you really want to take as an attacker, because otherwise you can kind of get a constant stream of people trying to retake and push down through that area, and they can get a lot of bombs and kills on the tower if they do. But it's interesting to see how people hold out with Speckers and AoE on their top right.
Yeah, certainly. All right. So as we're getting into this game 2, let's see what all of the players come out with, and Ferrari opting to switch to a ballpoint. How are we feeling about that?
I mean, ballpoint, very strong weapon on this map, especially the inkjet, which you see people using the inkjet to get on top of the stacks in mid, and just to fly as high as they can out of danger and shoot them down. And you can just basically rain down hellfire in that situation.
Yeah.
Coming out. Gets a good kill on the price level there.
Yes, they certainly do. But you know, they're kind of alone in this area, and they aren't able to get any more from that.
That's 2 down on the side of Frostburn.
It's giving Dreamboat Express a little bit of room to kind of move forward.
Chris on the shoulder, trying to push forward, trying to make something happen. They're weak, but they're able to get away.
They are able to get away. They want to play it safe because, you know, pushing forward by yourself, not having your teammates there to support you, it's going to be dangerous. It can give Frostburn an advantage if they're taking.
Both teams kind of biding their time here, and the Zuka's going to come up with the Frostburn while the pack comes out from Dreamboat Express. That's one down on the side of Dreamboat Express as Frostburn gets the kick with that. Team Machine moving up on the left side, has the Zuka ready, and that's down on Dreamboat Express. Hey, still moving up here, making so much progress. They could be a real thorn in the side of Dreamboat Express if they're able to hold this space for long.
Yeah, and you know what? It really is so important that when you are playing tower control, that your teammates move up in front of the tower, that it gives space to be able to kind of have that tower move forward without any problems at all.
Shock out. Zuka here gets the pick on Sakeo. Bubble ready to take some space. But gets taken down by the
Inkjet. You know, it was like what you said earlier, right? That the ballpoint is just such a strong usage on this map, especially because of that Inkjet. So Dreamboat Express was able to stop that push using that Inkjet that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Inkjet. They're always talking about its potential on offense to get picks and make mistakes, but I really think when this map is going to excel sometimes on defense, when the other team might be grouped up a little bit, and really vulnerable to its AoE attacks. And both teams are kind of biding their time a bit. Two specials online on the side of Dreamboat Express, and the pack going to come up and taken down Sakeo again on the machine. It feels like we see them every 5 seconds getting hit.
Yeah, they're certainly a very strong player, very strong contender on the side of Frostburn. But, ooh, nice jump back from Chris, getting that splat and really playing it safe, trying their best to be, part of the team and helping their team make with this defense.
By Bubble ready again. Good special on defense Bubble, and it holds so much space, just kind of for breathing.
But you know what? This tactical pillar might be just what Dreamboat Express needs to be able to make some space, kind of move back into mid, and hopefully use this use the quick respawn abilities and the abilities that the tactical pillar gives to be able to come back.
Bubble down on tower, kind of bites right. But Suka and Strikes getting popped from Frostburn, giving so much utility to get back space, get the take, to get back mid. Red getting taken down by the machine, and Chris is start.
It really is a tough position to be in when Frostburn is holding on to this middle section of the map, and it's making it very difficult for Dreamboat to even make it back into mid.
It's a massacre right now. Both doorstep pretty much. Zuka online, Frostburn getting popped, trying to get picks on the people running out from spawn.
Yes, they certainly are. And you know, that Trizuka, even if it doesn't get any splats, it definitely is able to make space for that team as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Even sometimes just the fear of the other team having that Zuka online could be enough to disrupt your positioning and getting the team out there.
Yeah, and Dreamboat Express is going to really need to work together to stop this tower from moving any more forward. And that splash is really giving them problems.
That's a big kill from Red there onto Medjin on top right. If he was able to hold that space, who knows what could have happened. In an aggressive position like that, you really need to take out the attackers if they're holding those kind of angles.
Definitely something to be wary of, be careful of, for sure. With only 30 seconds left on the clock and 2 specials on Dreamboat. Unfortunately, that is a delayed wipe from Dreamboat, which is going to make it very difficult to kind of come back, considering that Sakeo has a really good position to be able to kind of hold and wait for their teammates to get back.
Interesting choice from Sakeo there to stay forward and hold his position while his teammates ran back in instead of getting jumps, but it seemed it's paid off. It's able to disrupt it was able to slow Dreamboat Express down from getting to mid, and it looks like they're going to hold this game out. Jackpack getting popped. Sakeo with the Zuka waiting, gets the kill.
Ooh.
That's overtime, and that looks like it's going to be game in the favor of Frostburn as they take that set convincingly.
It was certainly very convincing, and you know, we kind of predicted this kind of outcome given that we understand the caliber of the players coming out from Frostburn. Ferrari just one of the best backlines in Europe, I would even go as far as to say. Yeah. And just, you know, it was a very well-fought battle from Dreamboat Express.
Yeah, well fought, especially in that second game. They were able to hold on for a really long time and prevent the knockout. And there were even a few times where it looked like they were going to be able to get back in, but just the consistency from Frostburn, able to shut down anything that was thrown at them and get back even faster.
Yeah, yeah. I think it definitely showed a consistency when it came to, you know, being able to work together as a team.
Yeah, especially in Frostburn. They've been a team for a while, competing in Luti and other tournaments as well. That teamwork really came in clutch there at some points.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes it does come down to just having experience with the people that you play with, you know, not being able to need to speak every comm out to be able to kind of understand how your teammates play. I think that kind of experience really shows when it comes to tournaments like this.
Yeah, sometimes if you ever watched a top team play, their comms, it feels like they're barely talking at all at times, only calling out the occasional kill or the occasional call out to their team. And it's just because they're so in sync with each other and they know each other's playstyles so well if they've been playing together for a while.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see how they can pretty much know what their teammates are going to do before they even do it.
Definitely. Yeah, but you know, either way, we get to see really great Splatoon, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.